welcome back to ARC Reactors, where we go on the amazing epic adventure through the world of anime. And today we are going to go back to the world of My Hero Academia, episode 5. Last episode we saw Aoyama. He obviously is a traitor, but this last episode we saw like the heroes trying to strategize how they would kind of use them or benefit from the knowledge that he has, or the access that he has with all for one. I think I said in the last reaction, I don't think bro's gonna make it out. I don't think he's gonna survive this interaction with the family, with all for one. Like, I don't think Aoyama's family is gonna survive. And then of course I also said that I didn't like that his classmates were involved in that interrogation discussion. Yes, they're heroes, but they're also too close to him. So we saw a little bit of like strategizing or hinting at strategizing and trying to figure out the heroes coming together, trying to prepare for this meeting or this clash with all for one. So I'm really interested to see what happens, because the hero's looking a little funny in the light, so I'm not sure how this is gonna go down. So without further ado, we're gonna dive right into My Hero Academia Season 7, Episode 5. Let's go. Is this in diverse family? No. Okay. Are we getting like her backstory or her story of what happened in her life? I don't like her, by the way. I'm assuming she went through some horrible trauma. She's adorable though. I don't know if that's a dream more than it is a nightmare. She's already wild. So she's already like had that bloodlust, early on. It's so creepy. Like, he's so like, he's so creepy, because I feel like there are people who are actually like that, like dark and twisted and just want to see the world burn, and they want to be the one to do it with their hands. So like, oh, this is creepy. But then of course he just goes and burns down her childhood home. So this bro is wild. Yeah, being kind by letting them know where you are, so the fight can happen.
キアにさらわれる前に俺が本物から取っておいたさ。トゥワイスの違い、サッドマンズパレード、哀れな行進を続けさせてやろうぜ。
And she liked twice.
その果てに笑うのは俺たちだ。
Alright, we are skipping the song. Is he still going through transformation, or is it still the is it still her new order? Right. So I said he's about to come the next day. Don't trust this man. He's just using all of you. Shigaraki is so like he's so scary, so creepy. Alright, something about to go down. Right, because they said they got a week to prepare. They didn't have any information. Right. Those are just the lowly guys. Well, half the hero force quit, bro. Nita is annoying. Africa has always loved him. Uh-oh, what'd they find out? Well, why y'all got the doors open and everything? Alright, heroes, what y'all come up with now? They seem very confident with like the exact 4 days, like the exact 7 days, the exact week, and I'm a little bit nervous or skeptical about that being the full time he needs to recover, especially given like Shigaraki has a history of going out when he's not 100% recovered. So I'm wondering if they may move a little bit earlier, and then Shigaraki, as like they're moving and fighting, he's going to continue to level up. So I'm interested to see how that goes, and how they're gonna, like, if the heroes have to fight the Liberation, if they have to fight All for One and his team, like how are they gonna protect the citizens as well? Like they just don't have enough manpower. So I don't know, dog. I don't know. Right, but they have been working on like the barrier and the defense system. But that could also be part of the trap, right? Is that if there are more traitors among us, give them some false information or not the whole plan in that way. When they do come, we already know there's another leak, but we're also kind of prepared for that. Oh, they're so cute. Troy. See, so hold on, let me pause, because historically, Troy was supposedly an impenetrable city, stronghold, fortress, right? So to name this fortress Troy, when it got, so Troy was an impenetrable fortress way back in the day, right? And then that, you know, the name Trojan horse comes from that, right? Because the enemy used a emptied horse figure and they hidden it to get inside of Troy and made their attack. So with everybody being like, one, Aoyama being a traitor, right, and having that inside access, but then we saw, you know, bull haircut guy and talking to the girl that's in there. I wonder, you know, if that's a reference to obviously the city of Troy. Now we have these people inside who know some of the information, who are going to allow some kind of Trojan horse for All for One or the Liberation Front to come in, or even just some, you know, like some of the prison break guys to be there too, from Tartarus. So I wonder, like, if so, in my mind, because they named it Troy, I'm already like, this is about to be invaded, this thing about to come down at the most inconvenient time. This is not going to work. So I'm interested to see how they play that out, or if that's just kind of a play on words and they want you to think that, and then it actually ends up being a stronghold that doesn't get infiltrated. So we'll see. Let's go. Is he wrong or? This is where he's gonna thank her. Nice hair day. Right, but everybody has a story of how they got there, usually with trauma in some way. Of course you don't. Like, do you want to know more about her? Yeah, and I think that's really it's really important too, right? Because of course, these are still human. These are still people who have gone through something to get to the logic or the belief system that they have. So I think Hirakaka and Midoriya are getting glimpses of what, like, they're human, their humanity, and that's kind of softening that, like, hey, we're gonna have to fight. It's gonna be a war. But, you know, I forget who said it in a previous season, like, heroes have the burden of trying to keep the villains or the people alive, whereas villains don't. So I wonder if, and I think Midoriya already wants to try to save him. Like, he wants to save Aoyama, he wants to save Shigaraki, he wants to save everybody. And, you know, the old song comes into my mind, don't save her, she don't want to be saved. And it's the same thing, like, you can't save people who don't want to be saved, right? So at this point, it's just, you guys need to like get it together. I'm trying to say it in a nice way, but like, come on, like, fuck that. Like, y'all get it together, get your shit together. It reminds me of Morty from Rick and Morty, an episode. He's talking, I think, to Summer. He's like, get your shit, put it in a bag, and go. Get your shit together, or something like that. So that's kind of how I'm feeling. It's like, y'all, I understand that everybody has a past. Everybody you know, most people have some form of trauma that get them to a villain type of state. And the ones who don't are usually labeled more like sociopathic and things. But y'all, they ain't gonna stop unless you stop them. So we'll see. You should, Midoriya. You should. You can do that after he's captured. Like, I feel like there's gonna be some like talk nujutsu trying to happen during the fight with Midoriya. And that's gonna piss me off. See, like, it's cute, you want to be with your brother's trying to kill you though, bro. Like, he's trying to kill you. we can't be best friends, you're trying to kill me. His music is always like it. This man done took all the quirks. He's so creepy. So like he's like a sociopath. Here we go. How is that possible? How is there no malicious? Well, I guess they're still scared of him, right? So they probably don't want to hoe him, right? The heroes are making him do that. Why are you meeting with him in front of him? This isn't real. Is it? Chaos? Of course. It's a lawless zone. I forget what that's called. This is true. Of course, they're already doing that. And how profitable would they be? And he probably already has the quirk, you know what I mean? And like Koda has the quirk where he creates water, it's just weak. Wait, wait, I wasn't expecting that to happen yet. This is real? This is really happening? Nigga, don't nobody care about your pain. Oh my God. I knew he was gonna die. It's about to happen. Oh. That's stupid. He gonna kill you, bro. How did he not? Right. Who has a quirk that can do that? Obviously, I don't think he's alone. Oh my goodness. Everybody? Wait, this is how it starts? Right. Oh, they're using him. I was not expecting it to happen already. Fat gum. It's gonna end here. It has to. Oh no! Wait, I did not. They got me. They got me, right? Because I believed and I expected Aoyama to fold. Like, I expected him to fold quickly, in a hurry, with little to no pressure. Like, I expected this man to not be reliable or dependable in any way. I'm very, very curious how they were able to communicate with All For One with no lies or malintent or maliciousness. I'm wondering if somebody has some kind of quirk that allows them to, because his parents may not have, but I think Aoyama did for sure. But I wonder if they just didn't know that part of the plan and we're just assuming it was just going to be Midoriya, but that feels dumb. That doesn't feel realistic to the situation. So I believed it. I was like, I knew it. He about to die. Like, he tripping. This is dumb, right? Or at least that's what I expected. But it was the shock of it was still so, like, I couldn't believe that. Like, I just wasn't expecting it in that way. I thought it was going to be some buildup where we saw that Aoyama betrayed them, and then it came out later. But it was literally like right there in the moment. That was crazy. But then to have the like double switcheroo in that sense, and he actually didn't betray the heroes. This is part of the plan of luring All For One out. But also it seems like in their plan anticipating that All For One was not going to come alone, and using one of their former villains' colleagues to use against them to teleport them there. So I'm guessing we about to have an all-out street brawl war type of situation immediately. I don't even know how this is gonna go down because we haven't seen All For One fight since All Might. But it's like you're fighting two of them because Shigaraki is halfway or partly him with taking on multiple quirks. So I'm guessing they're gonna have Endeavor try to fight him, which doesn't seem like a fair matchup. But maybe he took a lot of damage and is injured, and of course he gave away some of the quirks to Shigaraki. So I'm assuming Endeavor and All For One. Midoriya is gonna fight Shigaraki, Dabi and Shoto. What's her name? Is her name Tomu? I forget. The girl who takes the blood is gonna be fighting probably Irakaka and Froggy. I was gonna say Froggy, but I think it's Froggy. Fighting her. So I'm just really curious. We got Fat Gum. So like I'm interested to see how these battles start to stack up and who's fighting who. But y'all, that was crazy. I wasn't expecting it. Thank you for watching. Like the video, subscribe. I also have the community tab open now on YouTube. So go to the channel, interact with me on the community. Like, I want to know who you guys are. I want to learn about you guys. I want to hear like what recommendations that you guys have for me. We'll have some conversations. I think right now I'm going to do like a question of the week type of thing, just so I can get to know you guys' personalities and things, and you can learn a little bit more about me. I also did have posted in there the list of animes I've already seen. It. I don't know if everything that I've seen is on there just yet, but as stuff comes back to me, I'll add it on there. But yeah, I can't wait to interact with you guys, learn more about you guys. But otherwise, like the video, comment below, subscribe, check out the community tab. Thank you for watching ARC Reactors, and I will catch you in the next episode. Love you. Bye.